short balance sequence because our balance changes as we get older. We want to focus on building strength, concentration, as well as flexibility. So come to the top of your mat. Step your feet evenly apart, root evenly through all four corners of each foot. And then shifting weight to your left foot, lift your right knee up. Or hug your knee to your chest. Draw your standing thigh back, hug into midline. Or interlace your hands behind your thigh. Draw your shoulder blades back, lift your chest. Extend your leg forward is another option. But if you find that you can't keep your hips level, then bring your hands to your hips and press down through your hips to lift up tall through your spine. Steady your gaze, steady your breath. Root evenly into all four corners of your left foot and pull up on your left quad. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release your right foot down and lift your left knee up. So you can hug your knee to your chest, or you can interlace your hands behind your thigh. Draw your standing thigh back, hug into midline, and an option to extend that leg forward. Again, if you find that you can't keep your hips level, then bring your hands to your hips, press evenly down through both ends of your hips. Draw both eyes back, hug into midline. Steady your gaze, stand tall for 5. Keep breathing, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release to mountain. And then inhale, take your arms out. Exhale to chair, Utkatasana. Sink your hips towards your heels. And forward fold. Fold all the way down. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Press into your feet. Inhale, rise up. Take your arms overhead. Exhale, hands to your heart center. All right, we'll do another balance sequence. So step to the top of your mat and bend your knees like you're sitting in a chair. We're going to start with eagle pose. So cross your left knee on top of your right. Squeeze your inner thighs together. You kickstand your toes or wrap your toes. You can keep your hands in front of your heart or left elbow underneath your right. Take a single or double bind. Shift your weight into your right heel. Keep squeezing your inner thighs together. Lift your elbows shoulder height to feel the stretch between your shoulder blades. And then guide your hands slightly away from your face. Steady your gaze. Steady your breath. And then very slowly on an inhale, lift your left leg up. Step it back to warrior 1. You might even walk your right foot over to the right a little bit more as you bend into your right knee with your knee and your foot facing forward and your back toes turned out at a slight angle. As you inhale, reach up, lifting your elbows, arching back. And as you exhale, curl in, draw your elbows in towards your rib cage, round your spine. We'll take that again. So activate your legs to reach your arms up, elbows reaching up, arching back. Exhale, elbows coming in, rounding your spine. And then let's come all the way back to neutral. We're going to shift forward to a warrior 3. So shifting weight to your right foot. Lift the heel on your back foot. Even bend your back knee a little here. And then lift off, floating your left leg up, drawing your right thigh back, and leaning forward. Energize and extend the lifted leg strongly behind you. Parallel your hip points towards the earth. We're going to return to warrior 1, so bend your right knee, take a big step back for a soft landing. Reach your arms up. Feel your side body lengthen. Hands to your heart center and step to the top of your mat. All right, we'll take that on the other side. So bend your knees, finding a chair pose, and cross your right knee on top of your left. Squeeze your inner thighs together, kickstand your toes or wrap your toes. Hands can be at heart or right elbow underneath the left. Take a single or double bind. And sit back, just like you're sitting in a chair. Keep your adductor muscles engaged. Lift your elbow shoulder height to feel the stretch between the back of your shoulder blades. Hands slightly away from your face. Steady your gaze forward, steady your breath. And slowly, in slow motion, you're going to lift that right knee up. And a big step back with your right foot, warrior one. So you might need to change your foundation. Bending into your left knee with it facing forward and lifting up on your back quad. As you inhale, reach up with your elbows arching back. As you exhale, draw your elbows in as you round in. So activate your legs to stay stable. One more time. Inhale, arms reaching up, arching back. Exhale, elbows draw in, rounding into flexion. Inhale, come back to center. And then shift the weight to your left foot. Come onto the ball of your back foot. Take a little bend in your back knee to lift off to warrior three. So leaning forward to reach back. Pull up on your left quad. Dial your right hip down. Right. Level your hip points towards the earth. One more steady breath. Bend into your left knee, big step back, warrior one. Soft landing, float your arms up. Bring your hands to your heart. Take a big step to the top of your mat. Inhale again, circle your arms overhead. Exhale, bend your knees, hinge forward and fold. Step your feet hip distance apart. Bring your hands to the back of your ankles, your calves. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold forward. Bring your ribs to your thighs. Gaze towards your shins. Shift your weight towards the ball of your feet. Lift your sitting bones away from your heels. Begin to straighten your legs without locking out your knees. Pull up on your quads. Inhale, halfway lift. And step back to plank. Engage your core, wrists underneath your shoulders. Push the earth away. Shift forward, lower your knees, lower your chest, come all the way down. And press into the tops of your feet. We'll take baby cobra. Inhale, lift your chest, arching back. And exhale, lower down. Inhale the table. And exhale the child's pose. Sink your hips towards your heels, extend your spine forward. Inhale the table. Cross your ankles, sit back behind your heels, and bring your legs out in front of you. We'll take a seated forward fold. So stretch out your legs, find your sit bones, shoulders over your hips. Inhale, reach your arms up. And take a micro bend in your knees. Exhale, hinge from your hips, reach forward and down. Paschimottanasana, seated forward fold. Recline over your legs. Careful not to strain your back muscles here. The idea is to stretch your hamstrings. So you might begin to straighten your legs, any amount. But again, be careful of overstretching or straining. Always keep that micro bend in your knees. Relax your shoulders. Gaze towards your shins. Use your breath to deepen the asana, to deepen the pose. To surrender, one more exhale. Press your hands into the floor to come up, inhale. Cross your ankles or shins. And let's end the practice today. Take your arms up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Close your eyes. Notice what effects your physical practice has had on your mind state. How do you feel? Physically, emotionally. Let's take a deep breath in together. And open mouth, exhale. enjoy the rest of your day.